The war breaks out, and Rabbi Weinberg finds himself or is sent to Poland and is in the Warsaw Ghetto. What was the experience like for him in the Warsaw Ghetto, and how did he end up surviving the war?
Exactly how he survived, I don't know.
Okay.
The best work in one of his biographies by Mark Shapiro,
Right.
which published a book about 22 years ago. And since then has published some additional documents and articles on the subject. And it's clear that somebody wanted him to survive. Exactly how that worked, Shapiro suggests that there were people high up in the German world who knew that he's an important rabbi, and at some point they thought that he might be a good bargaining chip in terms of exchanges of prisoners, or, as the war went sour for the Germans, there were enough German military people and political people who wanted to do something that would put them on the right side of history. Shapiro mentions that he spoke about this to certain people who were experts in German history, and they told him that this is a plausible reconstruction. He was moved from one place to another. There were times that he was seriously ill. And the whole experience was obviously not a very pleasant experience. Somehow he survived. The war ended, he was still there.
And so he goes from Eastern Europe to Switzerland, where he...
From Germany, wherever they were moving around to. Part of moving him out of Germany was that he was in Ostjude. He was an outside Jew, and the Nazis moved first against the Jews who were not citizens, who came from elsewhere, gotten citizenship late. I think in terms of public relations, it was a good move for the Nazis because it was easier to get the average German to advocate getting rid of these new immigrants rather than get rid of these people who have been in Germany for hundreds of years. I mean, Hitler was I don't say that I gave a podcast and I spoke well of Hitler, but he was a smart man. He was a smart politician. And sometimes he was much more aware of the public relations issues than some of his advisors. So he would take one step and then back off and take another step and back off. And even among German Jews, there were those who really were not comfortable with these European immigrants.